Morning. This is the 15th of January, Saturday. We're losing our snow again. We had 8 degrees last night, I believe, in rain, and it's supposed to be 10 degrees all day now in rain. So there's the back of the yard. Not going to get a chance to use our sled. But this is a rainy, I'm not going to say storm day, but it's a shed day again. And it's the day 2 on our sled build. I never done that video yesterday when we sawed out our runners. But we were in the bush about a month ago, I guess, and sawed a nice big white spruce. And got some 9x3 and 9x3.5 inch runners, planks for runners. Sawed them out with Bill's mill. So this is the budget sled build. As I said on the previous video, now we're going to try to get this down to pretty much most cost effective way we can do it. Scrounge what we can. So far, I think it's $7 for some deck screws. Get some shorter ones for the plank or the top, for the decking. Some longer ones. So all we done here is we took our old runner from our old sled and we just placed it on top for a template on our squares. Just traced it out. And we never had a big bandsaw, so what we done is use the chainsaw and reciprocating saw. They never turned out too bad. But it's like you say now, it's a rough sled now for hauling, but the stuff is going to be flat deck. When we do our chaga harvesting now and fishing and all this kind of stuff, just a lot of times it's way up in the country, it's good for skidoo, and then becomes the gravel, so we can tow our quad on the back on the flatbed, or our little trike, big grid behind the skidoo. We got our hitch. Not the best looking thing, but we're going to paint it up a little bit. And instead of using angle iron, I was using that rebar. It tends to flex rather than bend like the ready rod, and it's a lot harder and it's easier. I find it better to weld. So we got to make the dimensions now that's going to fit the width of this rod. To plank the deck, I think it's 77 inches wide, 77 inches long, and 37 inches wide. So it's almost 6 feet long. A little over. Yes, we're going to get at it. We got some fisherman's paint in the house now down by the wood stove, warming up. One thing we haven't got is Teflon. But we got another idea for that. I had some blued water, no, soap drums actually, 45-gallon soap drums, plastic, down the cabin for our well, water well for a liner. So we're probably going to scrounge one day and rip out some runners. So we'll give you an update. All this got to be measured now and cut. Instead of going up through the bottom runners with the ready rod, I just got these bigger screws. I'm going to pre-drill it. It's going to go down through the decking, through the cross member, and right down through the runner. Like I say, it's not any heavy duty. But we got, I don't know if it's 5 or 6 years of the older sled, and that runner's still not bad. It's just that the way that I had it braced. We're using it once and the sled come on hooked, and it folded up underneath the front runner and broke the runner off. But this is the other one here. See how it was split. You're not supposed to haul by your by the runner itself, by the wood. You drill a hole here and the rebar goes through there and the bolt goes through here, so pretty much you got a plate going across, so you're taking the strain off the front of your runner, whereas the weak point is. So you're pretty much hauling from back here. So you get drill the holes right, and that's why I cut out two extra planks, because you know, been known to spoil one before. But we're going to take our time and try not to. Like I said, it's a rainy old day out there, so we're just in the shade now, picking away. Yeah, we'll give you an update when we're partial way through or when we're ready for paint. And edit all the curse words. Over and out.